Did you know a sneeze can travel at 100 miles per hour, or that a blue whale's heart weighs as much as a car? Get ready, because these 50 mind-blowing facts will completely change the way you see the world. 1. Bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. Botanically, bananas qualify as berries because they develop from a single ovary and contain seeds inside. Meanwhile, strawberries don't meet the criteria since their seeds are on the outside, making them an aggregate fruit rather than a true berry. 2. A day on Mercury lasts 176 Earth days. Mercury rotates very slowly, taking 176 Earth days to complete one full day-night cycle. However, it only takes 88 Earth days to orbit the Sun, meaning a year on Mercury is shorter than a single day. 3. There's a lake under the ocean. The brine pool is an underwater lake found deep in the ocean. It's so salty that it doesn't mix with the surrounding seawater, creating a distinct body of water with its own shoreline and unique marine life. 4. The Eiffel Tower grows in summer. Due to thermal expansion, the iron structure of the Eiffel Tower expands when exposed to heat. On hot summer days, it can grow up to 6 inches taller, then shrink back in colder temperatures. 5. Wombat poop is cube-shaped. Wombats have a unique digestive process that results in cube-shaped poop. This prevents the poop from rolling away, helping wombats mark their territory effectively. Scientists believe their intestines stretch at varying rates to create the distinctive shape. 6. You can hear space in recordings. While space is a vacuum and sound waves can't travel through it, NASA has captured electromagnetic vibrations from planets and stars. These signals are converted into audible sounds, allowing us to hear space through recordings. 7. A cloud can weigh 1,000,000 pounds. Clouds may look light and fluffy, but they contain millions of tiny water droplets. A single cumulus cloud can weigh over 1,000,000 pounds, yet it stays afloat because the weight is spread out over a large area. 8. The world's quietest room can drive you crazy. The anechoic chamber at Orfield Laboratories is so quiet that people hear their own heartbeat and blood flow. The room absorbs 99.99% of sound, and the longest anyone has stayed inside is about 45 minutes before experiencing discomfort. 9. There's a pink lake in Australia. Lake Hillier in Australia has naturally pink water due to a combination of salt, algae, and bacteria. Unlike other colored lakes, its pink hue remains unchanged even when water is collected in a container. 10. A single lightning bolt is hotter than the sun. A lightning bolt can reach temperatures of 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. This extreme heat causes rapid air expansion, creating the loud thunderclap we hear. 11. The human brain generates enough electricity to power a light bulb. Your brain produces about 20 watts of electrical energy, enough to power a small light bulb. This energy comes from the billions of neurons constantly firing signals to control thoughts, movements, and bodily functions. 12. Pineapples take 2 years to grow. Unlike many fruits that grow in a single season, pineapples take up to 2 years to fully mature. Each plant produces only 1 pineapple at a time, making them a slow-growing but valuable tropical fruit. 13. Some turtles can breathe through their butt. Certain turtle species, like the Australian Fitzroy River turtle, have specialized structures that allow them to extract oxygen from water through their cloaca, reducing the need for surfacing. This adaptation helps them survive underwater for extended periods. 14. There's a species of jellyfish that lives forever. Turritopsis dohrnii, known as the immortal jellyfish, can revert its cells back to an earlier stage of life instead of dying. This biological trick allows it to potentially live indefinitely under the right conditions. 15. The moon is slowly moving away from Earth. The moon drifts about 1.5 inches away from Earth every year due to gravitational interactions. This gradual movement is expected to eventually affect Earth's rotation and lengthen the duration of our days over millions of years. 16. An octopus has 3 hearts. Octopuses have 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to the gills, while the third pumps oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. When an octopus swims, the main heart actually stops beating to conserve energy. 17. The world's largest living structure is a coral reef. The Great Barrier Reef spans over 1,400 miles and consists of billions of tiny coral organisms. It's so massive that it can be seen from space, making it the largest living structure on Earth. 18. The shortest war in history lasted 38 minutes. The Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896 lasted only 38 to 45 minutes, making it the shortest recorded war in history. It ended after the British bombarded the Sultan's palace, forcing a quick surrender. 19. You can smell rain before it falls. The earthy scent before a storm is called petrichor. It's caused by plant oils, bacteria, and ozone mixing in the air when rain disturbs dry soil, creating a distinct and refreshing smell. 20. A shark's teeth are as strong as steel. Shark teeth are made of a mineral called fluorapatite, which makes them harder than human bones and resistant to decay. They continuously grow new teeth throughout their lifetime, ensuring they always have sharp replacements. 21. The Sahara Desert was once a lush green landscape. Around 10,000 years ago, the Sahara Desert was covered in lakes, grasslands, and forests. Climate changes gradually dried up the region, transforming it into the vast desert we see today. 22. A giraffe's tongue is nearly 2 feet long. Giraffes have tongues that can reach up to 20 inches in length. This allows them to grab leaves from high branches while also protecting them from sharp thorns and sunburn due to their dark pigmentation. 23. The Amazon rainforest produces 20% of Earth's oxygen. Often called the lungs of the planet, the Amazon rainforest generates about 20% of the world's oxygen through photosynthesis. Its vast ecosystem is home to millions of plant and animal species. 24. Sea cucumbers can eject their organs as a defense mechanism. When threatened, sea cucumbers expel their internal organs to distract predators. They regenerate their lost organs within weeks, allowing them to survive dangerous situations without permanent harm. 25. Your stomach gets a new lining every few days. The stomach's lining regenerates every 3 to 4 days to prevent it from digesting itself. This rapid renewal process protects against stomach acid, which is strong enough to dissolve metal. 26. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. Sloths can slow their heart rate to a third of its normal pace, allowing them to hold their breath for up to 40 minutes. In contrast, dolphins typically surface every 10 to 15 minutes to breathe. 27. A blue whale's heart weighs as much as a small car. The heart of a blue whale can weigh over 400 pounds and be as large as a compact car. Its heartbeat can be detected from 2 miles away, pumping thousands of gallons of blood through its massive body. 28. The world's oldest known tree is over 4,800 years old. A tree named Methuselah, a bristlecone pine in California, is believed to be over 4,800 years old. This ancient tree has survived millennia of environmental changes, making it one of Earth's oldest living organisms. 29. Water can boil and freeze at the same time. Known as the triple point, this phenomenon occurs when temperature and pressure are just right for water to exist in all 3 states, solid, liquid, and gas, simultaneously. It happens at a specific pressure of 0.006 atmospheres. 30. Butterflies taste with their feet. Butterflies have taste sensors on their feet that allow them to land on plants and determine if they're suitable for laying eggs. This helps them find the right host plants for their caterpillars to feed on. 31. Some frogs can freeze solid and survive. Wood frogs can freeze during winter, stopping their heartbeat and bodily functions completely. Their bodies produce special proteins and glucose that prevent ice from damaging their cells, allowing them to come back to life when thawed. 32. The human body glows in the dark, but we can't see it. Humans naturally emit a faint glow due to metabolic reactions within cells. However, this bioluminescence is 1,000 times weaker than what the human eye can detect, making it invisible without specialized equipment. 33. Honey never spoils. Archaeologists have discovered pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are still perfectly edible after thousands of years. Its low moisture content and acidic nature prevent bacteria from growing, making it one of the longest-lasting foods. 34. A snail can sleep for 3 years. Some species of snails can enter a deep hibernation-like state called estivation, where they seal themselves inside their shells for years to survive extreme drought conditions. They wake up once the environment becomes humid again. 35. The largest volcano in the solar system is on Mars. Olympus Mons, a massive shield volcano on Mars, is the tallest planetary volcano in our solar system. It stands about 13.6 miles high, nearly 3 times taller than Mount Everest. 36. A full head of hair can hold up to 12 tons. Human hair is incredibly strong, with a single strand capable of supporting up to 100 grams of weight. Collectively, a full head of hair could theoretically hold up to 12 tons, roughly the weight of 2 elephants. 37. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth. Astronomers estimate that the observable universe contains around 200 billion trillion stars. This is more than the total number of grains of sand on every beach and desert across the planet. 38. The coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth was -128.6 degrees Fahrenheit. This record was set in Antarctica at the Soviet Union's Vostok station in 1983. At this temperature, exposed skin can freeze within seconds, and breathing the air can damage lung tissue. 39. A human could swim through a blue whale's arteries. A blue whale's arteries are so massive that a human could hypothetically swim through them. These enormous blood vessels help pump oxygen-rich blood throughout the whale's 100-foot-long body. 40. The shortest living creature is a mayfly. Some species of mayflies live for only 24 hours. They spend most of their lives as larvae before emerging as adults, where they have just one day to reproduce before dying. 41. Coca-Cola would be green if no coloring was added. The original Coca-Cola formula is naturally green due to its ingredients. The brown color comes from caramel coloring, which was later added to create the signature look of the famous beverage. 42. There's a planet where it rains molten glass. HD 189,733 bits. An exoplanet 63 light-years away has extreme weather conditions where it rains molten glass sideways due to powerful 5,400 miles per hour winds. This terrifying environment makes it one of the most inhospitable planets ever discovered. 43. The sun is actually white, not yellow. Although the sun appears yellow from Earth, its true color is white. Earth's atmosphere scatters shorter wavelengths of light, making it look yellow from our perspective. In space, astronauts see it as pure white. 44. The strongest muscle in the human body is the jaw. The masseter, the jaw muscle responsible for chewing, can exert a bite force of up to 200 pounds per square inch. This makes it one of the strongest muscles relative to its size in the human body. 45. The Amazon River once flowed in the opposite direction. Millions of years ago, the Amazon River used to flow westward instead of eastward. Geological shifts in South America, including the rise of the Andes Mountains, caused it to reverse its course. 46. 1 teaspoon of a neutron star weighs 6 billion tons. Neutron stars are incredibly dense remnants of massive supernova explosions. Just a teaspoon of its material would weigh as much as 1 billion elephants due to its extreme gravitational compression. 47. The world's deepest point is deeper than Mount Everest is tall. The Mariana Trench, the deepest known part of the ocean, reaches about 36,000 feet below sea level. That's deeper than Mount Everest, which stands at 29,000 feet above sea level. 48. Some dinosaurs were the size of chickens. Not all dinosaurs were massive. Some, like the Microraptor and Compsognathus, were no bigger than modern chickens. These small raptors were quick, agile, and possibly have feathers for insulation or display. 49. If you could fold a piece of paper 42 times, it would reach the moon. Due to exponential growth, folding a standard piece of paper just 42 times would theoretically reach the moon. Each fold doubles its thickness, leading to astronomical heights in just a few steps. 50. The speed of a sneeze can reach 100 mph. A single sneeze can travel at speeds of up to 100 miles per hour, propelling thousands of tiny droplets into the air. This is why covering your mouth and nose is crucial to preventing the spread of germs. And there you have it, minus 50 insane facts you probably never knew. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing content. See you in the next video.